Hello, beauties. So, hopefully, this is going to be a quick message. I hope so. But where do I start? Okay, so yesterday, I felt, I want to say, excited. Okay, so I'm putting it like this. I was emotional. I was emotionally excited. And I didn't know where this energy was coming from. I'm very sensitive. I'm very sensitive, and as an empath, I pick up a lot of things and I receive a lot of different messages and stuff. And sometimes it's not necessarily my energy. So I wanted to like understand where this energy was coming from. But let me tell you, it felt good. It felt good. Like this energy had me in tears. So I cried majority of the day yesterday, and it was happy tears. And I knew that it was attached to a huge blessing. And so I just allowed this energy to flow through me because I mean, who don't want to run around crying, hollering, thank you, God, thank you, God. You know, and a lot of times, the energy shows up before the actual physical experience happens, right? Because all manifestations happen in 5D before they reach a 3D physical form. So I'm excited, and like as I was trying to like figure out like, okay, what type of energy like is this, because it was all in me, all through me. And like when I get excited about some stuff, like my stomach starts going off. And so like I literally was on cloud nine, feeling like Oprah was like, Fee, come and help me hand out these come help me hand out these gifts. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. And you know what? You about to get that house that you've been dreaming of. So that was the energy, right? And so I was out driving Uber, and all of this is happening in me to the point to where I had to cut the app off and just pull over. And so I did that. I cried. I thank God. I thank God because I knew I deserved a blessing. And by the time, I got through that and I made that connection, I'm like, oh, God's about to bless me with something. And it's about to be something that's about to make me overly emotional. Um, this is one of those, and I kept seeing this image of this man. Me and a friend, my friend had picked up like a extra job delivering Sunday's papers. And as we were throwing these papers into these yards, there was a man in his front yard on his hands and knees, and he was giving thanks. When I tell you, he was giving thanks, and he was thanking the Father, right? And like, his gratitude felt so good to experience, that we pulled up on him and we congratulated him. And we was just like, you know I don't know what it is, you thanking God for, but your energy is amazing. And he started to tell us about his home owner journey, and how it was so rough, and how he had literally came from absolutely nothing and bought him and his family this beautiful home. And when I say that home was beautiful, if you've ever bought a home, you know that the homeowner, that road is hard, and you think you about to lose all your ish before you actually get to that closing table. So his energy was amazing. The house was beautiful, and he absolutely had every he deserved that house. And we could feel that in his energy. And so, he actually even invited us in, showed us this amazing house that he had just bought for his wife and kids. And the wife didn't even know that they had got it yet, because not only was he going to surprise the wife and kids with this beautiful home, he was then going to start remodeling, and he started showing us how he was going to build, his wife's walk-in closet, and, how he was going to really upgrade this house. And so, it was so beautiful to share in that blessed moment with him. And so, when that image came to my mind, like, it got me even more excited, right? And so I'm like, you know what, God, I thank you in advance, but I can't cry and go through this, all day. So I need to get back on the road. I got to stay focused. I got to stay focused. I got a financial goal that I have to meet, because you know what's lined up. You already know, God. You already know. And, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go ahead and get to it. So I cut the app on, get this request. She's like, just a few minutes away. And so I'm riding to go and get this girl. And I literally rode straight by one of my most recent attackers. And it was like this person looked me dead in my face as I rode by. And I had this punch in my gut. And I said, you know what? I done came too far. I'm ready to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving. And God said, that's why you deserve this blessing that I'm about to bless you with. So it hit me, y'all. And let me give you just a little, I'm not going to give too much details, but I want to share just a tad bit so that you can understand the magnitude of the blessing that is coming. And I'm sharing this because somebody else has a blessing that is coming in a huge it's massive, and you are going to be overjoyed. You are going to scream and cry and drop to your knees when you receive this blessing. So, this particular person, like, literally attacked me. I'm talking about in all areas of my life. This person attacked my finances, even hit up and tried to ruin all of my credit, stole my vehicle, everything out of my home. Like, my home was stripped bare. I thought this person was a crackhead the way that I was robbed. Brought several people into my home to clear the house out while I was gone. And, a lot of people don't know that, I'd worked for the school system for like 16 years. And when I first started out, I didn't make a lot of money, so I always had to work multiple jobs. And while everyone was buying their flat screen TVs and upgrading their homes and stuff, I was focused on building my credit, because I used to be homeless. And I told myself that, that was the one thing that I wanted to prove to myself that I could do, was to be a homeowner. So, I bought this home, and over the years, I gradually was able to make this home look so comfortably and beautiful to me. Okay. Like, everybody's standards are different, but it was beautiful and it was special to me. And so, when, I looked at everything that was taken, and I thought about how long it took me to acquire it, I was hurt, y'all. I was hurt. And I couldn't believe that everything that I had worked so hard for in the blink of an eye could be swiped out so quickly by someone I loved and trusted. That was the big kick. So,